Hey everybody, welcome to my Joe Cross's world, where it's going to get a little sketchy right now. We're going to talk about leadership. We're going to talk about who you guys follow, who you should follow, who you shouldn't follow, because I think a lot of people just follow blindly. I hear so many people say, oh, there's a lot of people making money in this business. I don't care about a lot of people making money in any business. I want to know how much money you're making in the business, because that's all that matters. And you guys follow these people that have titles. If you follow people that have titles, that's the first mistake, because it's just a title. It's a couple words in a list. It's not. So when you guys join this room, make sure you guys invite people if you want. Share it on your wall if you'd like. Tell me where you're from. Tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your leadership? Because most people claim to be leaders, but then when you ask them who's following them, they say, they usually say, my kids. That doesn't count. Your kids kind of have to follow you, and then for the most part, most teenagers I meet, they don't even listen to their parents at all. They smile, they tell them, yeah, mom, yeah, dad, and then they're behind their back doing some sketchy stuff. Why? Because they don't respect you. Why? Because you're not a leader. And that might be some harsh reality that you don't want to hear right now, but if you can't even lead your own children, you ain't gonna be able to lead no adults, because adults are worse than children. At least children, you can ground them. I can't ground a guy because he didn't do a phone call or because he didn't hit a sales quota. You know what I'm saying? You can't just ground them. I could smack them with my words. I can let them have it, inspect what I expect. But at the end of the day, why should they listen to me? Why should they listen to you? Why should you listen to me? Well, it always comes back to this. Here's how you know who the leader is, because it's the one that has the information. It's the one that has the answers to the problems. And when you're a leader and people stop coming to you, it's because they don't believe you care anymore, or it's because you don't have the answers to their problems. So you're no longer their leader, right? And then some people will get ballsy and they'll leave, and then they'll think they're a leader now, and then they'll find out that being a leader, and this is just in business in general, being able to create a following, being able to create people to pay attention to what you say instead of all the other options they have. So why should I join your team? Why should I be in your company? Why should I buy your product or service just because you said so? Give me something. And the leaders back in the day, like if we go way back, like we're talking about caveman days, how would you know who the leader is? Well, it's always the person that was solving all the problems, the one who had all the answers. See, meanwhile, while you guys are doing your thing, who's solving the problems? If you start talking, do people listen to you? Or do they kind of just fade you out? Now, these are good questions. How do you know you're a leader? Well, one thing is a giveaway. If you talk, people are listening. People come to you for advice. People ask you for your opinion. That's how you know you're the leader, right? So what I want to talk about in this video is how do you become a great leader? Well, first of all, you need to work on yourself. That's the first thing, right? Work on yourself, develop yourself by reading, by studying, by practicing, by being good at things that other people are not good at. So the only reason why people follow me or pay attention to me at all is because I've done the due diligence and homework to actually become a great leader and to teach. And you're not the leader anymore if people don't come and ask you for help because they don't believe you care, or they don't believe that you have the answers to their problem anymore. So if you guys want to be a good leader, you have to make sure you hold people accountable. You got to make sure that you give people expectations. You gotta inspect what you expect, which simply just means that you need to let people know that if you're going to follow my lead, this is not a it's not a game. That's one thing I want to say, but it's really more of a, there's some rules and regulations that you have to follow. What's up, Nick Garcia? What up, Jenny? What up, Peter? What up, Stacy? What up, Jen? So what I'm saying here, guys, is that I've been a leader since I was probably 12 years old. I stopped listening to adults that didn't give me respect, and I don't respect anybody that doesn't respect me first. Had a long conversation with my group, Young and Successful, which ranges from the age of 13 to 17, and I talked to them about leadership, because you'll know who the leader is. It's the kid that's organizing. It's the kid that's bringing everybody together. It's the kid that basically is talking, everybody listens. It's the kid that everybody wants to be like, right? What's up, Jeremy? So that's what a leader is. A leader has influence, right? A leader has power over people because they know that I'm following you for a reason, because I feel like you're going to get me somewhere else. But I know this, if I start following you and you're not giving me any knowledge or anything to go forward, then you're not my leader. You're not my mentor. I'm not listening to you, right? If your money's not, Stack's money is not bigger than mine, I ain't listening. But I can tell you this, as what she just said, first to strive, right? Be first to strive. Don't strive to be number one, because the only person you're competing is with yourself. My little brother is this true leader. You know, this kid, he played on the Chuck E. Cheese game until he beat his own score. So his score was, top score was 90 something. He beat it by like 127, because he knows, as I know, and I taught him, the only person you're competing with is yourself. So if you want to be a great leader, then get educated. Work on yourself, because people need to come to you for answers to problems. And if you don't have the answers to the problems, then you're not a leader, you're a boss. You just got a title. And there's a lot of network marketers, there's a lot of people in this industry, affiliate marketing, all businesses. There's no leaders. Where are the leaders at? We need more women leaders is what we need. We need more women leaders, because women care. They're not just in it for the money and run. They're in it to help, mentor, nurture, build, grow, right? We need more women leaders, because men, if after 25, they're a lost cause. And I'm not saying that to say that you guys are lost. What I'm saying is that most men I meet over 25, if they're not where they want to be in life, they kind of just give up and they get discouraged. Women could be a 47-year-old woman that just got divorced and she's ready to take on the world. That's what I'm talking about. That's a leader. Not some guy that is 27 now, he's married, he's got 2 kids, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh yeah, well, you know what, my life's been a blast. I'm just going to wait till I'm 70 years old and die. What's up, Sandy? So I just wanted to give you guys a real quick insight of what leadership is. I got more to talk about. I'll see you guys at my seminar August 22nd, I believe it is. I'm working on the script now. I'm working on everything. So as soon as it goes live, get yourself a ticket. What's up, Elizabeth? Share this. Invite. Rewatch the replay. Comment below. Tell me, guys, what you think. But, you know, a leader tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. A leader tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And even though sometimes, ¿qué pasó, Elizabeth? Even though sometimes I feel like people don't want to hear it, at the end of the day, I'd rather be respected than liked.